The Hunan FuJia Chinese restaurant is actually one of the first restaurants that I recorded in Toucheng, and I instantly realized that I have been living under a rock when it comes to local cuisine, because this place was really, really good. They have pork dishes, some shrimp, seafood, I believe, fish maybe, also lots of vegetable dishes, some egg dishes, fried rice, noodles, soups, and so on and so on. For the purpose of this video series, I have translated the highlights of the menu, and the owner has a copy of that translation in English. They're situated about 4 minutes east-southeast from the train station if you're walking. And this place is very much a one-woman show. Once you walk in, you'll see that there's a picture menu outside as well, with all of the dishes in picture. And there is an auntie that helps the owner. I believe that might be her mum. If you are in a rush, this might not be the right restaurant for you, because it might take a minute to get your food. Alternatively, go during a time when it's not that busy. The owner does pickle her own vegetables, and she makes her own chili sauces. I have to warn you, the spicy one has quite a bite. When you go into the restaurant, you'll see it's quite small, maybe 5 or 6 tables. And then at the back of the restaurant, you'll see samples of the chili sauces that she makes. You can go ahead and help yourself to those. I do believe that she also sells those. Inside the restaurant, again, you will see a picture wall with some of the food items. You have 2 choices. You can either order a la carte, or you could order what is called a set meal, like this, with rice, fried egg, and then a protein on it. This one was the cowpea rice pork, which was really good. This is the shredded pork in Beijing sauce. I have to tell you, I don't actually really eat pork, but I loved this dish. Really savory. That onion gives it a fantastic flavor. And this goes really well with white rice, or you could just eat it as is. Next, we got the sweet and sour pork wontons. You have the option to have these wontons in a soup if you want. We had them dry, as they say. And this would be a good chance for you to go and try out some of those homemade chili sauces. This was a very interesting dish. This is called the spicy potato strips. But quite honestly, I didn't think it was that spicy. Unless you chew into one of those chili flakes, I don't think it's that spicy. The potatoes, on the other hand, are quite interesting. They're not softly cooked. They are al dente. I believe she slices them up and then she dries them and then she cooks them. Very, very tasty. Also quite savory, this dish. This one, the sweet potato noodles in pork and a type of green pepper. It's not exactly green pepper, but it's in the green pepper family. This was my favorite dish of the day. I love this. Those noodles are really chewy. I was so surprised that they were made from sweet potato, which is fantastic for people with, for example, gluten intolerance, I would imagine. Lots of vegetable dishes if you're a vegetarian. This one, for example, is a stir-fried cauliflower. Very tasty. Avoid those little chili flakes if you are concerned about spice. The owner does use a bit of meat product in her vegetable dishes, but she does have vegetarian options available. So if you are vegetarian, just let her know that you're vegetarian and she will make you pure vegetarian food without any kind of animal product in it. As I said before, this is a one-woman show. So as a courtesy, after you've had your meal, clear your table and put your dirty plates at the front of the restaurant on the table next to the basin at the front of the restaurant. I really like this restaurant. I definitely will be going back. She doesn't sell alcohol, but she doesn't mind if you bring your own.